Let's go!
Let's go! Apropos let's go. Så let's go i dag skal vi reagere på en ny video på mkjreaktioner.
Ja.
Vi skal reagere på crazy, sindssyge lov, der stadig eksisterer rundt omkring i verden. Det burde være lov indskrevet i dansk lovgivning, faktisk i grundloven, at man skal sub til mkjreaktioner. Så hvis I ikke gør det nu, så gå ned og lige give et sub. Hey, let's go. Og ja, skud til Matt, JK, vi har dem alle sammen med i dag. Full squad. Skal vi bare komme i gang med videoen.
Fancy getting drunk in a British pub? Well, think again, as these potentially harmless activities and many more could well land you in trouble with the long arm of the law. Laws of the land that may have made sense when first brought about have a habit of sticking around, even if they have no real place in today's society. Add to those antiquated laws a few newer bizarre rules of the land that have found their way into the law books, and we have a truly bizarre set of world legislation.
Hvor mange likes får vi bryder alle lov i den her video?
69.000.
Bare den første, det er sådan... Vær naked.
I en børnehave.
Allerede brudt. Eller hvad? Ayo, det var altså kun til den første del. Det var altså kun til den første del. I swear to God, please. Danish police. Ikke kom efter mig, please.
Yeah.
So what are some of the strangest laws that still remain on the books around the world? That's what we'll find out in this episode of the Infographic Show, Strange Laws That Still Exist. Great Britain has some of the strangest laws in the world, some of which are broken every day. It is illegal, for example, to be drunk in a pub in the UK. How many thousands of Brits break that law every single day? It is also illegal to carry a plank of wood along the pavement, especially, one would imagine, after getting drunk in the pub. Not quite so bizarre is the stipulation that members of Parliament in jolly old England are not allowed to wear a suit of armor in Parliament. But surely this law should have been updated by the lawmakers themselves while in Parliament, no? It is also highly illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances in England and Wales. And if there is an unsuspicious way to handle fresh...
Det var Lokis også til festen. Hvad var der lavet med den fest der?
Ja, jeg kan godt se. Men prøv lige vent. Så man må ikke være fuld i en pub?
Nej.
What's the point then?
Jeg kan lide, hvor sådan hurtigt de bare gik videre fra den, som det bare var sådan, nå ja, okay.
Ja, det var altså... Det er sådan ret stort. Altså sådan...
Ja.
Men ulovligt? Nej, hvad? Nej.
Hvad skal der ske? Vi serverer alkohol til dig, hvis du bliver fuld. Den holder vi op.
Står bare på bob, og så fodbold, så går op politiet. Get down! Get down! Get down!
Ja, okay. Men er fair?
Freshwater fish out of water, we'd love to see it. It's also an offense to beat or shake a carpet or rug, except if it's a doormat, before 8 a.m. in the UK. And if you're an Englander, forget about dining on exotic waterfowl. Unless you happen to be the Queen of England, it is illegal to eat a swan. Should you be pregnant in Britain, it is perfectly legal to spend a penny in a policeman.
Well, to be fair, er det ikke også ulovligt i Danmark at spise menneske, for eksempel? Præcis. Og
det håber jeg.
Kunne dronningen spise menneske sikkert komme afsted med det? Sikkert. Har hun gjort
sikkert.
Det har hun nok.
Det er derfor, hun føler sig så ung stadigvæk.
Så den er jeg ikke så overrasket over. Ja, den er jeg ikke overrasket over.
Jeg tror, dronning Margrethe har haft nogle syge ting i munden.
Okay, JK, hvorfor skal du sige det sådan? Nogle syge ting i munden.
Jamen,
du ved, kartofler og...
Som prins Henriks fucking dick.
Det var dig, der sagde det. Det synes jeg er respektløst over for vores majestat.
Nå, der røg så relevant podcast collab med dronningen, desværre.
Somebody knocks on your door asking to use the bog, you must, by law, let them inside and offer your bathroom. Also in Scotland, that bizarrely colorful land of haggis and bagpipes, there may be more to that folktale about Scotsmen and their kilts. Ever wondered what exactly is beneath the famous tartan kilt? Well, according to ancient legend, nothing. No underwear can be worn under the kilt, and according to an old law, or perhaps to be fair, urban legend, if a Scotsman is found to be wearing underwear beneath his kilt, then he is routinely charged 2 beers by whoever discovered his non-commando status. Although we can't confirm...
Så i Skotland går de bare rundt og kigger, når hinandens fucking kilt, eller hvad?
Det skal være en joke, det der jo. Det skal være en joke.
Jeg synes, nej, vi skal teste. Vi tager til Skotland, så skal vi frem med hånden, og så er det bare op.
Okay.
Og så er der op. Ja, så er det op. Vi skal jo mærke. Vi skal lige se reglen.
Vi røver sådan fucking ind til politiet, hvis vi gør det bare på alle kvinder, der har det på.
Okay.
Det er sikkert kun ved mænd.
De håber jeg lidt, ellers så...
Men er det ikke også kun mænd, der går i kilt? Altså,
er det også
det i Skotland?
Er det ikke? Det tror jeg.
Vi lever i 2022. Der er plads til, at kvinder skal gøre det. I min mening. Jeg ved godt, I måske tænker noget andet. Men for mig, der må kvinder godt have det på.
Nice, man. Det går vi gå ind for. ligestilling her.
Confirm the exact legal standing of this law, it is too difficult to resist sharing. The USA also has its fair share of quirky laws. In Arizona, allowing your pet donkey to sleep in the bathtub is against the law. Placing salt on a railway track is an offense punishable by the death penalty in Birmingham. At first glance, this seems a tad harsh, but the reason is that the train could either derail or attract cattle onto the track, which could also result in a major derailment or at least a delay. So don't go putting salt on the rails, kids.
Okay.
It's also against the law to play a game of frisbee without first acquiring the permission of a lifeguard in Los Angeles. Although responsible frisbee throwing is, we are told, permitted. Who can blame the city with all those lawsuits flying around? And what happened to the chicken who crossed the road in Georgia? Its owner got arrested. It is against the law to let your chickens roam around unattended in this state. In Hawaii, it is illegal to work at the same company as your twin brother or sister. We guess this law is in place to avoid workplace confusion as to who is doing what and who has taken the day off. And dog lovers, beware. Unless you have 4 legs and a tail that wags, it's illegal to live in a dog kennel in Idaho, bringing a whole new meaning to sleeping in the doghouse. Perhaps stranger than all these laws, though, is the law in Vermont, whereby women who want false teeth are required by law to first obtain permission from their husband. Quite why this law still exists is totally baffling to us here at the Infographic Show. Perhaps someone can explain this one to us. And then there's the strange legal world of mainland Europe. In Greece, it is illegal to go sightseeing around the ancient ruins wearing high heels, and in France, it is illegal to name your pet pig Napoleon. In Rome, Italy, keeping a low...
Fordi man har en kælegris til at starte med.
Det kan man godt have.
Har du ikke det?
En kælegris?
Ja.
Det kan man
godt have en kælegris.
Ja, det kan man da godt have.
Altså, jeg ved ikke, Homer han havde det, og så gik han rundt med den på loftet, og så sang han Spider-Pig. Det var faktisk ret nice. Der vil jeg faktisk gerne have haft en kælegris.
Lone goldfish in a fishbowl is considered animal cruelty and is against the law, but if you have more than one in the bowl, that is considered acceptable because we all know fish are sociable creatures. Kids in parts of Poland are not allowed to travel outside the house with any Winnie the Pooh memorabilia, including t-shirts, backpacks, or lunchboxes. The cartoon character is considered a non-gender specific inappropriate hermaphrodite, without having the decency to wear a pair of pants, and the Poles, for some reason, find Winnie's lack of genitalia offensive.
Altså, vi er enige om, det er Peter Plys, der bliver snakket om her?
Ja.
Ja.
Okay.
Så tager man sgu sig selv for seriøst.
Men er det ikke sådan, altså... Hvad med Pluto? Han har altid været nøgen.
Okay, er det fordi Pluto er sådan...
Er det ikke noget med Pluto faktisk?
Prøv at holde. Er det fordi Pluto er sådan, og Peter Plys er en anden hudfarve end dig, at du kommer ind på det her lige nu?
Nej.
Okay.
Men også bare, altså grisling, okay, det er selvfølgelig også Peter Plys, men...
Igen en anden hudfarve.
Ja, det kan jeg godt se. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det har med noget at gøre. Men jeg tænker sådan generelt tegneserie. Der er vel ikke er der mange, altså mange af dem går sgu da bundløse, gør de ikke det?
Jo.
Det er bare lidt hårdt over for Peter Plys.
This is an ancient law, but was simply too brilliant to leave out of our study of quirky laws. In the Cambodian capital of Phnom Penh, the sale and importation of water pistols is prohibited during New Year festivities. The reason being that a popular way to enjoy the New Year in this part of the world is to take part in a huge water fight, and that, Governor Che Sofara reckons, may lead to social unrest. In Thailand, it is illegal to step on money, and it is also illegal to leave home without wearing underwear. It is also illegal to hold your hand out in tribute to the Hunger Games or to publicly criticize a fellow countryman. In parts of India, if a man is in debt, he can legally offer his wife as a down payment until the debt is settled.
Let's go.
In Japan, it is illegal to be fat, with the government setting a maximum waistline of 33.5 inches for men and 35.5 inches for women.
Men okay,
in China,
har I nogensinde set en tyk mand fra Japan?
Nej, det
er faktisk
aldrig.
What the fuck?
Nu ved du hvorfor? Sygt.
Fuck, det er sjovt.
Buddhist monks are banned from reincarnating unless they have specific government permission.
Godt du ikke var i Japan i 16, var Krause?
Jeg skal også sige, altså bare 16-17 Krause in the mud lige der,
In Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. In Australia, it is against the law to disrupt a wedding, an act that is punishable by a fine of $10,000. All in all, across the world, while laws are there to help protect us and keep society functioning as a moral and ethical place, some of the decisions made by lawmakers will keep on baffling us as long as old laws remain and new bizarre rules come into being. So, what's the strangest law you've ever heard of? How does it stack up with our...
Altså, det var ret voldsomt.
Ja.
Det var ret voldsomt.
Jeg ved ikke helt, hvad jeg skal sige til mange af dem.
Men hvad er den mest fucked up lov, I så har hørt nogensinde? Go!
Det ved jeg faktisk ikke.
Altså for den her video, eller sådan generelt?
For den her video, synes jeg, at det var, altså også bare sådan generelt, synes jeg, det er den der med Peter Plys. Det er fucking mærkeligt.
Det tog jeg personligt.
Ja, det gør jeg godt nok også.
Jeg synes stadig også, den der med poppen. Jeg synes simpelthen, det er sådan lidt...
Ja, den er også mærkelig.
Jeg synes bare, det er vildt ikke at må være tyk i Japan. De har jo literally, de har jo McDonald's, de har jo slik.
Ja.
Ja.
Jeg
Så
synes...
folk er også bare gode til at motionere.
Ja. Jeg synes også, det er vildt, at vi lever i en verden, hvor man ikke må subscribe til mkjreaktioner, man skal subscribe.
Nej, det synes jeg er en god verden. At man skal subscribe
Nej.
til mkjreaktioner.
Hvis de er i Nevada, er det ulovligt at ride på en kamel på motorvejen.
Det er sådan nogle, hvor kommer de lov fra? Jeg forstår det ikke.
Google i det her tilfælde. Men ja, jeg håber, I kommer tilbage i morgen i hvert fald, for der skal vi se på endnu en video. Så nogen, der har nogle afsluttende ord?
Det ved jeg ikke. Stay safe. And peace out and
Kartofler.
love your mom.
Come on.
See ya.